Okay, בשעה טובה רבותיי, we want to continue in volume 5, Halachot Shabbat. We are on page 277. And we left off yesterday with Rav Yosef's word, Yaakov, are you allowed to let cement be watered on Shabbat in the synagogue? We said cement to be watered in the house, not allowed by Torah. Why? Because if a person waters the cement, he makes it harder. And the cement makes harder is so bone, building. Rosh Shabbat, not allowed to build. Называется bone, строить. Shabbat нельзя. So even if you didn't build a house, you're just watering cement, it's considered to be also building. That's why you're not allowed to do this on Shabbat. However, says Avadia, this only not allowed. Ana guftit. Mordechai, Mordechai, no? Mordechai. Mordechai on. חמישה אדיניס. Here, Mordechai. Eitan, you finish us, Eitan? We're waiting. We're going to come to the Siyum. Siyum Ashas, not Siyum Gemara. Ezrat Hashem. Now, Eitan, sit like this, I can see you. Now, if a person says that Rav Ovadia wants to water the cement in the synagogue, is it different than to water the cement in the house or no? So we said that there is some opinions hold that you're not allowed to build the synagogue at Bet HaMikdash through grama. Grama. Why? Doing something through grama shows that you're not interested in being involved actively in it. It's like the Gemara says, Meir, if a person has v'shalom, has somebody that he does not like. One day you come, the one came, he comes, you take turns?
Yeah.
איפה אתה?
אני בברוקלין.
ברוקלין קוטג'.
אני עם הילדים קצת.
איזה אבא טוב, you see? איזה אבא טוב, takes the kids a little bit out. It's good to take also the family time. But don't miss out שיעור תורה רבותיי. תלמוד תורה כנגד כל don't miss שיעורי תורה. So now, what if a person is pouring the water, he says, through a timer? Is he allowed to do that in the house? Or he's going to pour on the stairs, and the stairs are not cement, the whatever they made from, kirpich or whatever it is made from, and they're going to roll to the cement area. What we said allowed or no? We said allowed. Or if a person does netilat yadayim over there, knowing that the water is going to roll through the stairs to the cement. He's not actively pouring on the cement, he's passively. He poured it over there and it's going to roll to over there. Is it allowed to do on Shabbat or no? We said this is called grama. May you remember or no? Mutar. And what we said? Grama mutar. Asiya u de asur. Grama mutar. Remember that?
Yes.
Now comes Rav Yosef and says that doing things on Bet HaMikdash, you're not supposed to do with grama. But Bet HaMikdash and synagogue are two different things. Don't compare Bet HaMikdash to synagogue. What's the proof? He says, do you know, Bet HaMikdash, you're not allowed to bring your shoes inside Bet HaMikdash. Where do we know it from? Moshe Rabbeinu. Whenever Moshe Rabbeinu was standing on the Holy Land, what the Torah said that Hashem told him? Sha'al ne'alecha me'al raglecha ki hamakom asher ata omed alav admat kodeshu. Meir, you're supposed to finish the pasuk, Meir. The whole Tanakh by heart. Guftimku.
With speech today,
Now, Mordechai, if a person standing, Moshe Rabbeinu was standing on the Holy Land, Nachon Meir? Meir was the burning bush.
Holy land, Moshe Bezrat Nebo.
But what Hashem told him, that place you're standing on, it's a holy land. And what did Moshe Rabbeinu do at that moment? What Hashem told him to do? Shal ne'alecha me'al raglecha. Take off your shoes from your legs. So what do we see? You're supposed to take off your shoes in a place that is holy. Bet HaMikdash people used to come in. Guess what happened, Yaakov? They used to take off their shoes. Eitan, when you come to synagogue, do you take off your shoes? Oh. If synagogue is comparable to Bet HaMikdash, why don't take off your shoes in the synagogue? Bet HaMikdash, you're not allowed to build with grama. A synagogue, you will be allowed to build with grama. to do things with grama. So to do cement pouring in the Bet HaMikdash through grama, we're not supposed to be done. Why? Because Hashem said, "Ve'asu li mishkan ve'shachantim betocham." I want you to build the mishkan. Don't cause the building to happen. You do it. Don't make timers, mimer, all these type of tricks around. Grama. Make it that you build the mishkan. However, when it comes to the synagogue, the Torah didn't say you have to build it and make sure you don't do grama. As long as you build it, it's done, you can kasher. Well, Rabbi, Bet HaMikdash and synagogue, they're similar. No, they're not similar. And the proof is, you don't bring shoes to Bet HaMikdash, but you are allowed to come with shoes into synagogue. Remember this, Meir?
Rabbi, nowadays I feel like it's worse if you walk barefoot into a shul.
Yeah. That's why you're allowed to.
No, but I'm saying it's not that it's more respect, it's less respect.
Yeah.
So back then it was better, now it's worse, no?
No, in Bet HaMikdash you had to. But synagogue you don't have to. Now, says Rabbi, another point is about telling the goy to turn on, not even I didn't tell the goy. Yaakov, you know, you've been somewhere in the world, and you don't have a candle, Motzei Shabbat, now the Avdalah's deal is. For Avdalah, what do you need to have? A cup of wine, besamim, and Svechka. That's candle. What if you don't have a candle that has 2 weeks? You have a candle that has 1 week. Yekumin ki medona, yekumin man medonam.
It's okay, you can use it.
Can you use it or no?
Yeah.
Kasher. Why we always have that special Havdalah candle?
Lechatchila, this is-
Lechatchila. Meikar adin,
Meikar
you
adin,
can
okay.
use regular candle. Prostoi. Tea candle takoi. 50 cents, I don't know how much it costs, 20 cents. Kasher. And if you don't have that, you can use spichka also. Bracha, borei, morei, ha'esh, on the match.
Два спички
Yeah,
можно
put the
сделать.
spichka is also kasher already. Right? Even one is kasher, mate.
Да.
One
Да, я
spichka is
говорю,
kasher.
lechatchila, чтобы сделать
Yeah,
два, да?
kasher. So a person doesn't have right now a week candle, 2 week candle, is allowed to use one.
Да.
Says Rabbi, what if right now you have a goy Friday night, Shabbat 6 p.m. The goy turn on the candle at 7 p.m. in his house, not in the Jewish house, nothing to do with the Jew. 7 to 9 o'clock he finished his meal, he turned off the candle.
Turn off.
He turned off, goy turned off. Motzei Shabbat,
house.
yeah, goy, nothing to do with Yehudi. Motzei Shabbat, Yaakov is looking left, right, left, candle nes. See, listen, yesterday I saw the goy, he has a candle. He probably still has some left over there because he turned it off earlier than me. I kept it until late, he died. The goy has. You go to the goy's door, he's knocking, say, Ricardo, can I have your candle? What do you need it for? I want to say bracha, borei morei ha'esh. I'm going to turn it on for 1 second. Turn it on, say bracha, turn it off. He's not going to spend too much of your candle. Barakov, can you say bracha on this candle or no?
No.
Why not? You turn it on, Motzei Shabbat. What's the problem? Says the Gemara, Ner, Shelo Shabbat, En Mevarchim Alav. A candle that was not keeping Shabbat, you're not allowed to say bracha on it. How the candle keeps Shabbat or not? Was it on Shabbat or was it off? Was on. So he kept Shabbat or no? Shabbat came in at 6. At 7 o'clock the guy turned it on. So the candle was involved in breaking Shabbat. On Shabbat it was turned on. Да, получается так. Therefore, pasul, this candle not kosher. Motzei Shabbat, you want to say bracha on this candle? Mukinis. Says Rabbi, a question to you. What if the same candle was turned on through a timer? Turned on and turned off through a timer. Motzei Shabbat, Meir, can you say bracha on this candle or no?
Yes.
What's the difference?
Таймер же на свет тоже есть.
But on the свете же браха борей морей не говоришь же.
Да, можно даже.
Motzei Shabbat. You're not Friday afternoon for Shabbat candles. Talking about Motzei Shabbat, bracha borei morei ha'esh.
Таймер же на свет делает. То же самое.
True, but на этот свет же не говорим же борей морей ha'esh. No, не говорим. Нельзя. Браха морей ha'esh на это нельзя говорить.
Не говорим, а пользуемся.
Пользуйся, да. Но браха говорит на эту свечку, огонь, свечка.
На эту что же
7 to 9 it was on. А?
Может, кит не делает на шаббат?
Что не делает?
Свечки же не держал шаббат.
Вот этот вопрос. How it was turned on? Through a timer.
Таймер, как может выключить свечку?
Yeah, let's say you have a timer такой. Дуй там что-то. Let's say.
Let's
You have some system that made it kasher. Aaron John, can you turn on that candle and let that candle to be turned on? Davey, what do you say? It's going to turn on and turn off. 7 to 9 p.m. the candle turned on and turned off by Aaron. Weiter auf steht. Haben wir Levio weiter auf stand. Он вместе Бехора держит, поэтому я ему разрешил там сидеть. Я его, на него смотрю, я думаю, как он выглядит с такой бородой.
Ему свое время.
Все свое время.
Он же начинает отращивать. Баланес.
Всему свое время.
Okay? So Aaron, can you, that candle from 7 to 9 was turned on through a timer. At 7 p.m. it turned off. Motzei Shabbat, you want to turn it on. To say bracha be'oreh shmunki on it.
Candle.
The candle, fire candle.
It was used for.
It was used on Shabbat. It was turned on and turned off by timer.
Said if it was by non-Jew, not allowed.
Very good.
But if the by timer,
Aaron's memory, bli ayin hara. Bli ayin hara. If he would learn Torah 24/7, Habibi, Chavad Yosef number 2.
Moshe.
Bli ayin hara. Now, so what do we see? Timer does not count like an act that you broke Shabbat, like you did the violation, an active violation, and therefore says halacha. Motzei Shabbat, you can say bracha on this. Borei moreh shmunki.
What will be the problem?
There's no problem.
If
Video,
the boy-
the video.
The goy turning on will be a problem
What's the problem?
because he didn't keep Shabbat.
The boy didn't keep Shabbat.
The candle didn't keep Shabbat.
The candle didn't keep Shabbat.
Ah.
Wow.
Ilkach, says Rav Ovadia, גם ביציקת בטון שעל גבי בית כנסת יש להתיר. Therefore, on the synagogue, also you will be allowed to pour the water through a timer,
Зачем урок сейчас нужен?
and the cement is going to get cured. No problem. Even though it's a synagogue, and we don't restrict it because we say in Bet HaMikdash you're not allowed to do timers, so in Bet Knesset you're not allowed to do timers. Incorrect.
Позвони Бахурака, поставь его
Rabbi, right.
У меня уже кто-то стоит на линии.
Yeah, they did.
Там уже стоят на линии.
Rabbi, if it's on the candle,
Телефон свой дайте сейчас.
Свой дайте телефон.
Вай. Так надо вам побольше делать. Все свой телефон сюда поставили.
Где надо набрать, на Аравит? Где люди?
Продур, не беспокойтесь.
Ага. Вы, да, будете слушать?
Илкach גם ביציקת בטון. Therefore, that's the conclusion. Okay?
Rabbi,
David, get the pamphlet, please, from inside there. From the Teva. Inside the Teva, there you have the pamphlet.
Намут поставьте.
Rabbi.
Namut. הוא ינגן אלמות. Видео написано, настоящий. Иди, это же приклеился. Что стоит?
Да, сам ставь. Это специально.
Туда не двигается телефон. What is this?
Чтобы не забывать так.
Yeah, for you guys.
Rabbi, end of the day, the light was on Shabbat. It was the timer. Why is it allowed?
You turn it on through the timer and turned off Friday night.
Okay.
Motzei Shabbat, you want to use it. Can you use it or no?
Yeah.
Says halacha allowed. Why? But it was on.
Okay.
Because there was no act that was turning on. By the goyish case, Eitan, the goy turned it on actively. That's why it's considered to be that he broke Shabbat. By the timer case, there is no act that was involved. No act, no violation.
For the shoe.
That's the chidush.
Even for the shoe.
Even for the shoe.
Rabbi, how about the case what I heard when people just came to America, they were using
Дай один napkin, пожалуйста, мне.
the yellow lights to make the blessing after Shabbat.
Yeah. In order to teach everybody a lesson that it is the oraita light, so people should not, it's like fire. Yeah.
In that case, if they use that light on Shabbat, also not allowed to use it on.
If they turn it on, the Shabbat,
Yeah.
actively turned on.
Yeah, by good.
Nobody turned it on after. Yeah, by go, yeah. Will be a problem also, yeah.
Problem, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Mayor. Okay?
By timer, no problem.
By timer, no problem. Very good. Bechor, Gosh Kunet. We are on page 280. Israel, you with us, yes? Vai Miami chkor dored Miami. Ichinez babait alach. איי איי איי, צ'ח דר כונס, דברי תורה כונס, צ'ח בבולי דרכו.
Ama Osman uzanıyor.
Page 280. שו נמות בסבתי, נמות. Number 1. מחיצה המטרת, כגון שהיו שני דפנות לסוכה, ואז מחיצה שלישית בסוכה כדי להכשירה, אסור שמחיצה זו שעל ידה הוכשרה הסוכה נחשבת למלאכת בונה. יעקב, a person has 2 kosher walls in sukkah. He doesn't have the third wall. Can he build that third wall on Shabbat? Give you an example. A person has in the garage, he has takoyeti. He put the present, canvas. How do you call this? Yeah, canvas, present. He put around the sukkah. Rabbi told him, listen, you gotta put the strings. One time it happened in one synagogue. They put the strings, but they didn't put it correctly. The distance was too big. Now Shabbat they want to put the Yom Tov Shabbat they want to put the third wall. Are you allowed to put the third wall? Where are they going to get the wall? They had takoy. It's like a fence. Bechor has it in his house. You remember what he had in his house?
The white fence?
The white fence that goes like this.
Home Depot.
Home Depot has it. Other companies has it. Yeah. So 4x8 takoy, yes. So they would just want to put it like this. Are they allowed to move that on Shabbat and do it or no? By Jewish people.
According to your Torah,
Very good. Yaakov already learns which Torah what's allowed. Kol hakavod, Yaakov. You said 2 answers right. According to my Torah, it's not allowed. Kol hakavod. So that's what Rabbi Yosef Paskin Tzak Halacha. Not allowed. Bechor, what about your Torah? Yaakov is interested to know. He wants to finish 2 Torahs in one shot. Chaimov. Wow, now we have 2 Eitans over here. Eitan and Eitan.
Один еще меня будет. Кого?
А Йосик где? Потерялся. До свидания, его не видно.
Он не поднимает, сколько раз звонил.
Обиделся?
Обиделся.
Okay? Comes Rashi and says, מתיר לעשות אף מחיצה מטרת. Rashi says, on Shabbat, Bechor, put yourself on mute. On mute. אך רבנו תם אוסר מחיצה המטרת. והראש כתב שאין לאסור, אין איסור מלאכת בונה אם העמיד מחיצה בלא גג, אלא אם כן העמיד מחיצה המטרת, כגון אם עשויה להיתר טלטול בשבת, או להכשיר סוכה בשבת. ומבואר דסובר להלכה, כדעת רבנו תם, ואני מכיר יוסף הביא דברי רבנו תם, שלהעמיד מחיצה בסוכה, דופן שלישי שהוא מכשיר את הסוכה אסור, דופן רביעי מותר, אולם יש מתירים גם בדופן שלישית. Yeah? Now, what if, Yaakov, you have, on Shabbat, you have 2 kosher walls, on Yom Tov, you have 2 kosher walls, you have the schach, you have everything, canvas, hamesh. Leki, the third wall is not kosher. The strings, the goy did the wall, he put it very distant apart, and he right now not fulfilled the mitzvah of sukkah. Yaakov, what to do? Meir, what do you say?
Is Yom Tov now?
Yom Tov, right now. Right now. What do you do?
You tell a guy to put it.
Нету goy.
Не, можно, на Йом Тов можно, на Шаббат нельзя.
Shabbat we're talking. Или Yom Tov. Yom Tov тоже. Huh? The third wall is not there. According to Halachah, not allowed to build the third wall. My question to you is, what if a person right now is Kabbalist? Shmuel, you want to be Kabbalist? The Kabbalists have not 3 wall sukkah. They must have 4 wall sukkah. Now, he told the Spanish guy, listen, you build from his sukkah, make sure this, okay. You coming after the holiday started, you see only 3 wall sukkah. What do you do with this table?
Аллень.
Аллилуйя.
What do you do with him now? You Kabbalist, you cannot sit inside the sukkah with 3 walls. You want to put 4th wall. I come to the Rabbi John, I have another plywood in my garage. I want to open the garage. It's manual, no electricity involved. I'm going to take it out. I want to put the 4th wall. Monkey or no, Yaakov? What do you say? Huh?
Technically.
Very good. According to the halacha, is 3 wall sukkah kasher? Kasher. So what's the fourth one doing? Extra credit. They're not building anything that it is going to kosherize something that is not kosher. Since you didn't change the status of it from pasul to kasher, no problem. You will be allowed to put the fourth wall.
Doesn't it bring it just down to the rabbanon?
No,
No.
because you didn't do anything. If I right now put that chair in the entrance of the blocking the entrance.
No, but that's in general. That's okay. Connecting the wall. No, you're like attaching.
No, you're not latching it. And even latching is not a problem. Even latching is no problem. If a person has right now zip ties,
Yeah.
can you tie zip tie on Shabbat or Yom Tov?
Yes, we learned. Yes.
Very good, mate. Why?
Because it's not professional.
That's not the answer. It's a better answer.
It's like a belt. No?
That's not the,
It's
almost
not really
like
a
a belt.
tie. It's not
Very-
really a
that's the
tie.
answer.
No.
Tell us why. Remember?
Because it's just a click.
Very good. It's clicks. Chick, 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 chick. It locks to a place you want it to be locked.
that's it.
It's not something you go in and tie on
Nothing
second
to
time.
tie, nothing
It's nothing to
professional.
tie. It's like latch.
Anybody can do
That
it.
has the door. You have a latch. It closes the door, right? That's the same thing you have over here. Zubiki with the malinki and it latch. It closes at the place you want it to be closed. So therefore, says Rav Yosef, zip ties on Shabbat and Yom Tov, no problem.
Right, Rabbi, I have a question.
If a person wants to arrest criminal on Shabbat, put the zip tie on his hand, no problem. He didn't tie. Yes.
How about let's say it's sunny, it's summertime, you want to put a canvas,
Yeah.
you zip tie it. Is it considered like you're building something?
You have a kosher sukkah?
No, sorry, well, summertime.
What's the problem?
Making a canvas. Let's say for the rain, for the sun,
Where do you want to put it?
it's in the backyard.
Where? On what structure?
So the structure, whatever. I'm just making a
No, I need the question detail because it's recorded. People can misunderstand you.
like a let's say a cupola structure. Yes, cupola.
Boli talk.
Boleh mahkam after mahkam.
Like an
Oh.
awning, basically.
So it depends. If it says if it's above the vineyard, we have a rule that anytime you have less than 3 tefachim apart, it's considered to be closed.
Okay.
So it's considered to be already closed. Can I add canvas, present on top of area that is already closed? I want to put an extra one. Allowed or no? Allowed. So it depends how far the vineyard will be from each other. If the vineyard leaves are going to cover area, that the distance in between the area is going to be less than 3 tefachim, what's the halacha Aaron? It's considered to be closed. Lavud, remember? Since it's considered to be closed, by me putting the canvas on top, what am I doing? What am I doing? Nothing. I'm adding an existing wall already.
The question was the other thing.
Yeah.
He wants to build.
Yeah, but is it considered like
example.
building? Let's say there's no three to like him. It's open.
Yeah, then it will be a problem because you're putting a tent,
tent.
building an ohel on Shabbat. Not the zip tie problem.
That's
Zip tie will not be the problem.
So I have a fence, and I put the canvas on the side, so I have privacy. It's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's forever.
Yeah, here, read number 3. Read number 3 in the case, in the pamphlet.
What page?
280.
What does Mordechai? No.
Yeah, that's what I told you, Mordechai. Read it.
What does the Mordechai say about?
Read the answer.
The Mordechai chapter, Kira mentions that every Friday evening a portion of 10 tefachim wide and 1 tefach deep was made, and on Shabbat night it was extended downwards to serve his needs in front of the books, since it is forbidden to make a portion of Shabbat unless it is merely for modesty.
You hear this or no? You understood what you read or no?
Why?
Rabotai Mordechai was one of the biggest rabbis we had in history. He was one of the students of Maharam Merotenburg. Maharam Merotenburg had 3 big rabbis. Rabbi Yonah, Rabbeinu Yonah, the famous one. Rosh. Who doesn't know the Rosh? And Mordechai. 3 big rabbis came out of the Maharam Merotenburg. Mordechai was so poor to the core. He had no money whatsoever. No degree, no college degree, no nothing. Poor to the core. He was sleeping in a certain place that they had 2 bookshelves. And in between there, he put his bed and a korpecha, whatever he put on the floor, in the ground. And he used to sleep off. That was life.
Zam bachanes.
No, yeah, Hamishaz.
Chebdi.
I don't know, but that was life. At nighttime, he needed to pee. And you cannot pee next to the books. What do? They used to put a cover. But problem is, if you wouldn't put the cover, was he allowed to pee here? If you wouldn't cover the books, is he allowed to pee here? No. So by him putting the cover, he's making a wall that allows him whatever is not allowed.
Okay.
Ah.
It's temporary wall.
Huh? Yes.
Ah, okay.
But can I put a wall that is temporary to permit something that was restricted? Something was pasul, I want to make kasher.
Interesting.
What interesting. We just learned.
No.
If I have a mechitza, two walls sukkah, it's kosher? No. By me putting the third one, for how long I'm putting it? Temporary, it's less than 7 days, right? Let's say it's on the second day of, or the last days of Sukkot, right? I'm not putting it for more than 7 days. So I'm putting it for temporary. Can I put that plywood with zip ties on Shabbat or Yom Tov? It's going to be lasting less than 7 days.
Yes.
According to halacha, not allowed.
Because you're creating something.
Whoever sits in that chair always says the opposite answers.
Not allowed, why? Zip там Moshe же говорит.
Zip tie можно. But two walls, sukkah. You put the third one. The third one made it a kosher sukkah. You made a pasul sukkah become kosher sukkah. And this you made pasul become kasher. So says Ravadia, why this rabbi was peeing, urinating next to the books by putting the walls? How you put the walls on Shabbat? If you wouldn't put the wall covering the books,
It's forbidden.
not allowed to pee there. By you covering the books with the wall, they just put up,
Is it
it becomes allowed. So you made pasul situation become allowed situation. The sukkah said you're not allowed to do that. Why over here it's allowed to?
Is it considered like a wall? It's just covering it.
So says Ravadia, wall, they used to put a wall. So Ravadia Yosef says they used to leave a tefach open. If it was a tefach open, you're allowed to extend the tefach. Put extra things also next to it. Itak zakroy the books. Yaakov, a person is right now owning. Owning. Cover, такой,
Навес,
крыша,
навес,
навес, навес. Такой, that the crow it rolls like this. How do you call this? I forgot that. Tulitula, bulitula, у них имя есть для этого. Umbrella такой, opens, it moves, and then you go like this, it comes back. How do you call it?
From that something with some.
Whatever. So this naves, this cover, certain cover, roof, retractable roof. Yeah, Aaron, you with me? Now on Shabbat, you want to go like this and open it. You allowed or no? All manual, no electricity, no battery.
I think yes.
So mutar because we extend.
If you have a tefach open before Shabbat over there, by you going like this, you're extending the existing one. Nachon? If it's closed less than a tefach nietu, not allowed to.
Not allowed.
Some say because it's on hinges.
Yeah.
На эти металлические уже все есть. Some allow even if it's less than tefach. But if you want to be glad kosher, you leave it open before Shabbat. More than tefach. Tefach один кулак. Это немного. Sometimes by you rolling it, it's always going to be more than tefach.
So how about umbrella? If I just leave it open before Shabbat?
Don't go to umbrella now. Stick to topic. On Shabbat, can I extend that or no?
Manually.
Manually. Or what about the roof? You're making a roof. Oil. Says Ravadia because there was a pre-existing. Oil, tefach, you're allowed to extend.
Rabbi, so if I'm somewhere,
Following?
yeah, and they did it. I say they don't keep Shabbat, they did it regularly, they did it then, they made it full. Can I sit there in the summertime, enjoy it or no?
What did they do?
They opened it fully. It was closed fully.
It was closed fully, but it was on hinges.
Yeah, but they opened it, it should, let's say they opened it like they're not.
Electricity.
Electricity also like that. Am I allowed to sit under?
If they don't know the rule, it's called shogeg de Rabbanan.
No, they know it's Shabbat, they just don't care.
They don't care. Then you will be, are you allowed to sit over there enjoying? You will be allowed to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rav Auerbach says a chidush about the laws of enjoying on Shabbat. Says the restriction if something was added, but if something that is blocking the light, the sound, the rain, or whatever it is, it's not considered to be something was added. You're just blocking. It's called removing the blockage. Remember what we learned, Masir Monea. So you Masir Monea. Right now you have the sun coming here. You put that thing, but here you do the opposite. Here you do the opposite. Here you're putting it.
You're not removing.
You're not removing it.
You're putting
You're putting a blockage. He's speaking about the other case, about removal of a blockage. But putting a blockage, I have to check.
It happens very often, or there's some.
You're in your situation, saying, okay? If you remind me tomorrow, Beli Neder, I'll try to look for you. Beli Neder. Beli Neder. Somebody told me today, Beli, Ishkam, Beli Neder. Okay. So now question is, how the Mordechai used to urinate next to the books? Hi, Yaakov. Number one, how did he do make next to the books?
Там же было закрыто, говорит.
Oh, so he said he put a tefach before Shabbat, Zakrita, and now on Shabbat is he extending?
Да.
If you're extending something that was already existing, you're just making it longer. Muta, no problem. Aaron Famisodim, very good.
If what you said pasul, remember you told that if they have a deck, the pot in the sukkah pasul. So on Shabbat, you leave it there on Friday and pasul. Can you remove that pot and make it?
I make it kasher.
Yeah.
Aaron, good question. What's the answer?
Stranger bine çıkamıyor, Jude, kada ona medal что и на extender kada çakada, kana нарушать kada Shabbat. Çıkamıyor mu?
Okay, that's also a good question. Yaakov, wait. Now the first Levi, then the second Levi. Levi, Achar Levi. So, when is it a problem to make kosher something that is not kosher? Only whenever it's in the structure. But whenever it's something on the side, it's not considered to be kosherizing it. Let's say, you're not allowed to say bracha next to garshok, at the diaper. It's diaper. Not allowed to say bracha next to it. It's dirty. Unless it's covered and it's not smelly. But if it is not covered, it's open. Your wife just changed the baby, and it's open diaper over there. Vanyai, can you say bracha she'akol niya bidvaro? You're drinking something.
No,
Huh? Not allowed to. Right? Vaya machanecha kadosh v'chisita etzatecha. The Torah says your place that you mentioned my name has to be kadosh, has to be holy. Not allowed to say bracha next to something that it is smelly, dirty, asur. Now, on Shabbat, he's sitting in the dining room, wants to make kiddush. His wife changing the diaper to the baby. So he cannot make the kiddush over here. Now, if she's going to remove the diaper, say, you made something that is pasul, became kasher. We don't say that because it's not in the structure of the house. Got it?
that question.
Now, Yaakov is his question. Yaakov, you have to remember the rule. I teach guys that getting married. Это называется хатан classes. Yeah? And the lady gets her lessons, называется kala classes. Before a wedding, she has to know what to do, how to do. I tell the hatan all the time, listen, I'm going to teach you whatever is written in the book. Certain things you have to judge according to your book, according to your Torah. I give an example. Gemara says that men cannot sleep in the same bedroom, same bed, I mean to say, on the same bed, same mattress. Whenever his wife nida, on the same mattress, he's not allowed to sleep on the same mattress. Why? Because whenever you're over there, machshavot and actions, chas v'shalom, can be followed and make averot. Kak bechor gavrit, averotiki. Patom buzit, pavarotiki. So you gotta be careful not to sleep in the same bed. Nachon? Why? You can, chas v'shalom, can get into machshavot. What if a person says, Rabbi, whenever my wife leaves her lifchik in the dining room, in the shower, hang out over there, I look at it, I also get machshavot. So the halacha says not allowed to leave a lifchik in the shower. Is it written in halacha or no?
No.
What's that? No, it's not written. But why? If the whole problem is of the sleeping in the same bed is the machshavot and the following things to be followed, this can also make me the same thing. So now we make avera if she put it inside the shower. If she's asking, where is it written? I want to leave it in my shower. Where is it written? I'm not allowed to. What's the answer would be? It's not written. I personally, in the situation, feel that it's going to lead to a problem. So the same answer is to you, Yaakov. If a person is in the situation that people around him going to learn a mistake from you, don't do it. But if the halacha restricting it, if somebody asking you, Yaakov, is it written in halacha that you're not allowed to extend that wall that was already partially open before Shabbat? You want to extend it on Shabbat?
No, but
It's
they-
written in halacha?
Shabbat, they see, oh, you did sing, they're not gonna tell you, but they're gonna tell to somebody else, oh, he did like this.
So if you suspecting, сомневайся, подозреваешь that somebody can learn a mistake from it, don't do it.
Как вы сказали, овощной магазин, вы не платите, просто пойдете, возьмете, и потом после шаббата можно заплатить. Так же было?
Да?
Учили.
Yeah?
А кто-то увидел, она дромде, скрытка дромде.
Yeah? True. If person can make if you think that people can learn a mistake, you personally don't do it. But it does halakha restrict it? Если по книге пойдет человек, но если он бы учился эту книгу, тоже бы не сказал мукинес. Он просто не учился. Understood?
Да, тяжело таким.
David, what's your question?
Remember you were saying
David Atzadik.
when the woman changes the diaper, you change the diaper, you should bring the garbage can there so you don't carry muktzah afterwards, right? A potential muktzah.
Yeah.
Now, what's your
Right
problem?
away put it there.
Yeah.
But if you didn't,
You said
what do you do?
still-
Can you pick it up or no? You could. Why? It's called граф של рей. ויש которая она воняет неприятная, according to Аллаха, Алла...
But why is the garbage?
Another question, Rabbi.
Сейчас, сейчас, не закончу.
That's what I'm finished. Why is the garbage can I consider muktzah?
It's not or is.
If I'm allowed to move it, you say it's not, right?
Why the garbage can? It's not muktzeh.
Yeah.
Okay. The garbage can, Rabotai, does not have only garbage. It has also good things inside. You can wash them and use them. Just people are lazy to wash them and use them, but it is 100% usable stuff. So since it's like imagine a person has a dirty pot, right? Yeah, I don't want to wash the pot. Oh, muso vikinu. Now inside the pot, inside the garbage, you're gonna have a pot that is dirty. Just have to wash it.
Okay.
And you have real garbage, napkins used, whatever, real garbage. Inside the garbage right now, I have only the garbage, which is muktzeh, or also pot that is not muktzeh.
You know the pot's there.
What's the case?
That's a lot.
Good. Now, whenever you open any garbage right now, is there disposable cups, spoons, plates, some bottles, some things are in the garbage also? Yeah. Are they usable?
Technically, yeah.
Technically, yeah. We're just lazy not to wash them, not to reuse them, so we throw them in the garbage.
How about
But I know people, for example, that they so cheap that they wash their disposable cups to reuse it again. They put it- Why? They don't pay for the water, so they don't mind to wash their disposable cups, spoons, plates, they wash it and they use it again. They have to take it to mikveh now or no? Because they reuse it. It's not disposable anymore.
probably not even glass?
Very good. Well, plastic needs mikveh or no? Десятый. Osher, פרלת ערבית?
Десятый.
The other guy?
Can you come to make a minyan for us? Huh?
One.
One. אחד מי יודע, אחד פנחסוב יודע, אחד פנחסוב סוב.
He's a person by himself.
פנחסוב הצדיק.
Or somewhere. Or Chitu.
Yaakov, I think Pinchasov have to sit in this chair, you know, is the domot.
No more.
My domot is there?
Домот здесь, а вы там время тратите. Чем у нас?
Он мне потом все расскажет.
Потом вас расскажет. Вам надо здесь быть, вы потом расскажете.
Вопрос.
О.
The person in the car by himself, he wants to drink, he allowed to say shakor or no? И кому некому сказать амен, что будет?
He can, he's allowed to, yeah.
Может.
Unless he wants to be такой, хасид такой, в самом высоком уровне.
Не, зачем хасид быть такой?
But you know what you can do, Yaakov? If you want somebody to answer amen on your bracha, you call your friend.
Сказать френду.
Yeah.
Амен.
Позвони его. Listen, קוראים מסווקון. מעוזב ברכה, מגיעים שמו אמן גואל. פה?
לא בחוטר שלי.
מולו בכור, תאיר שבת. Он нам позвонит, омен мегит.
Все, нет проблем, anytime.
Мне сегодня кто-то сказал, there is a WhatsApp group for amen. You're not going to believe it. WhatsApp group for amen. Звонишь на эту группу, если кто хочет там 1000 людей, Whoever wants.
Вы организуете, я первый там.
Okay, I'll put you in. I'll tell them. Bemet. You're calling. There's a way to call 1,000 people. I don't know how they do that.
Broadcast.
You call. He says whoever picks up the phone. You don't have to say how are you, Nichivo, bracha, sha'akol, niya bidvaro. He says amen. Boom. So. Yeah. What? WhatsApp group такой сделали.
מצווה זה אותו מצווה זה.
Да.
Меня тоже поставь, скоро.
Bemet, why not? Every time you pick up the phone and people say bracha, you say amen. You get mitzvah.
Legit?
Legit, 100%. Этот мне Torah anytime. The Kol Yaakov today told me this. I said, wow, beautiful. Maybe I'll tell him to put the link on the group. Whoever guys wants to join me. Yeah, David Nooma.
Они будут говорить ко мне.
Да? Но, а вы что будете говорить? Вы должны говорить амин на других. Поднимайте трубку.
Окей. А если я хочу сказать бараха и им отправить?
Но! Браха вы имя не отправляйте.
Вы говорите.
Вы говорите браха, если нету вокруг вас, кто амин скажет, вы им звоните на эту группу, там 1000 людей, один из них поднимет телефон, чтобы сказать на вас амин.
Вот я про это говорю, регистрируйте.
Окей.
Всё.
Напомните мне.
Я
Следующий.
напоминать не буду, Яков там?
Да, Яков здесь.
Всё, он будет звонить.
Хай.
Я на vacation.
Vacation. Если вам кто-то сейчас предложит бизнес vacation сделать, вы не скажете, я на vacation леки, а? Ай, хайфы пул, мегет.
У нас есть жизнь, когда мы камни разбрасываем, а потом мы эти камни собираем.
טוב, נתי סברה שיעשה את מה דברי תורה, פייחלי. יש אומרים שאסור. Next. We are on page 281. says רב עובדיה יוסף, יש אומרים שאסור לעשות בשבת מחיצה בפני הנר, כדי שיוכל לשמש מיטתו. ויש מתירים. הלכה כדברי המתירים. So says רב עובדיה, a person is not allowed, according to some opinions, to put a wall against the candle and make mitzvah with his wife. You know, Yaakov, according to the Torah, you're not supposed to make mitzvah with your wife next to the turned on candle. מומקין is. בו רומנטיקה מכן לא קונית.
LED lights, sure.
LED lights.
Там есть такие on the ceiling. It's
Yeah.
inside the ceiling.
But, says halacha, if a person came Friday night, and he has one bedroom, tamam, he doesn't have anything else, no dining room, kitchen room, nothing. Amchel, studio apartment. Gorilachad.com, he rented over there, studio apartment. He came over there, he wants to make mitzvah Friday night. His wife put Shabbat candles, Choni Shabbat candles. Shom kuna ozir. Says halacha, you're allowed to put a wall next, let's say you have a bima or stuff like that, to block
Block the light.
the light, but it's still gonna shine behind it. It's a little bit. It's not direct on the bed.
So same thing we can apply to the LED.
If it's behind the wall,
It's behind the wall.
Yeah.
It's a little bit.
oh,
It's okay.
but the nemesho, nemesho. You gotta put the room cannot have light. Whenever a person makes the mitzvah.
Тяжело быть евреем.
Почему тяжело? You put a wall top on there. Называется чистый devil. And then you will be allowed to.
Это можно, это нельзя.
So now, Gemara says, Rabotai, a very bad thing. If a person making mitzvah with his wife next to the candle, the children will have epilepsy. Не дай Бог, не про нас сказано. Это очень опасно, поэтому будьте осторожны. It's not a joke. You ever saw a person with epilepsy? You ever saw? Why? Так это страшно. One time a person came to Bedin Aaron. I'm learning with my friend in this room. In the other room, suddenly I hear boom, boom. Wow. Как будто ракета упала. Так scary, the whole floor shook. We went outside, what happened? We see the guy in the other room fell on the floor and he starts shaking. Вечера, his father brought that guy with him, it's his son. He came to the rabbi to get a blessing from him. Bayanach was in the middle of the conversation, he fell. It was so scary, Aaron, такой большой этот сын его. like in his 20, 25, 26. Shefanir at the He falls and starts shaking. Wow, so scared. You know, I'm not a very scaring person, get scared easy person, but it was very scary. I thought he's somebody dying. Takut strashno. Gemara says that this type of situation, lo alenu lo alechem, happens when a person makes mitzvah with his wife next to candle is on. Lo alenu, you banav nichpin, Gemara gavrit. It's not a joke. Sometimes people read Gemara, they feel the Gemara cursing me. Why is the Gemara cursing me? Not cursing you. They're telling you if you're going to make this, that's going to be the consequences. A person tells his child, don't put the fork inside the outlet. He tells the baby, don't put the fork inside the outlet. You're going to get electrified. Why are you cursing me? I should get... I'm not cursing you. I'm telling you what's the consequences if you're going to do it. That's a person have to have a wife. Yireh Shamayim. Some women are not Yireh Shamayim. Mazginin amisi. But amushtet they need to learn Shabbat halachot, kashrut halachot, Torah u'nichnietu. במעיינה רומנטיקה דורה. רומנטיקה, בת קש, דרדיסרצ'יקה.
Потом Rabbi traumatика.
So now, a person came to the hotel and he has studio apartment over there, then he has candles over there. Chikuna Rabbi says halacha, move the teva or some other thing that you have over there in the room, move it, so it's going to cover the area where the candle is shining. She should not shine directly in the bed. If the light is going to go above that thing and it's going to put some light, what can you do, human being? You don't expect it to be an angel because you cannot turn it off, the candle. You cannot move it out because you're not allowed to carry the fire. Achom netelet. Gjo Ravam, Kiros Binam. Chkunam, Rabbi.
Простынь закидной.
А как закроешь, простым?
Огонь.
Оттуда.
Если где-то зацепить надо есть. Если есть, да, пожалуйста.
А если нету, нет.
Если нет, нет. А вот это некоторые говорят, listen, question to you. If he wouldn't put that wall right now, would he be allowed to make mitzvah with his wife on that bed?
Лучше не делать.
Would he be allowed? If he does the candles shining on the bed, is he allowed to make mitzvah with his wife? No. So if he's not allowed to make a mitzvah with his wife, why whenever he's going to put that wall, you say it's allowed to put the wall? Didn't you just tell me earlier that you're not allowed to make the pasul situation become kosher situation? So why this is here is any different? So Bezat Hashem we're going to see in the next shiur, Beli Neder, that's going to be the next topic. Why is that he's allowed to put that wall? He's making pasul situation become kosher situation. Not kosher situation become kosher situation. What's the difference?
Tomorrow evening or morning?
Tomorrow evening. We learn Halachot Shabbat every evening. Morning we're learning Masechet Pesachim. Tomorrow, don't forget, it's Thursday. Arvit is going to be 9:45 tomorrow. Yaakov, don't forget 9:40. So we're going to make at 10 o'clock the shiur to the Emet. We're going to teach you the secrets on the parasha. I was preparing for you already today. Very interesting parasha is Parashat Bo. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen v'amen. Rabbi Hanania ben Akasha Omer.